Some parasites do not look like animals. They look like biology going wrong on purpose. Transparent bodies, mouths built like traps, and larvae that grow where nothing should be growing. When people first see creatures like this, the first reaction is usually the same. That cannot be real. But every parasite in this video exists. Some replace parts of a living host. Some take control of movement. Some hide inside tissue so quietly that the victim may not understand what is happening until it is too late. Parasites do not need claws, speed, or size to become terrifying. They only need a way in. And once they enter, the body is no longer just a body. It becomes shelter, food, a machine for survival. That is what makes them worse than ordinary predators. A predator attacks from outside. A parasite turns life itself against the creature carrying it. And the most disturbing thing is that many of them are not rare monsters from fiction. They are real strategies that nature perfected over millions of years. The tongue-eating louse sounds like something invented for a horror movie, but it is completely real. It enters a fish through the gills, crawls into the mouth, and attaches itself to the tongue. Then it slowly drains blood from that organ until the tongue withers away. But the parasite does not leave the wound behind. It stays there and becomes the replacement. The fish continues living with another creature acting as its tongue. Every time the fish eats, the parasite is still inside its mouth, attached, feeding, surviving. That is what makes this animal so disturbing. It does not simply injure the host. It takes over a body part and turns the damage into a permanent home. Imagine opening a fish's mouth and seeing eyes staring back from where the tongue should be. Not a wound, not a scar. A living parasite using the fish from the inside. The host is alive, but one piece of its body has been stolen and replaced by something that should never belong there. It does not kill quickly. It becomes part of the mouth. Some parasites do not destroy the body first. They go after the mind. In tropical forests, certain fungi infect ants and slowly change what the ant wants to do. The ant leaves the colony, climbs above the forest floor, locks its jaws into a leaf, and dies in exactly the kind of place the fungus needs. Then the parasite grows out of the corpse and drops spores onto the insects below. The ant still moved. It still climbed, but its final decisions were no longer truly its own. Other parasites can make fish swim closer to predators or make animals take risks they would normally avoid. That is the terrifying part. The host does not always look sick. It may walk, swim, and behave almost normally, while something inside quietly changes its instincts. At that point, the body is alive, but control has already been stolen. The creature becomes a vehicle, still moving through the world, while another organism decides where that movement should end. That is not hunting. That is possession through biology. Some parasites look less like insects or worms and more like alien machines built from flesh. Under a microscope, tiny mites can appear covered in hooks, plates, claws, and armored segments. In the ocean, parasitic lampreys attach with circular mouths lined with teeth, scraping into living skin while the host keeps moving. Other worms hide inside fish, mammals, or seabirds, growing in places where nothing should be able to grow. What makes them so unsettling is not only how they look, but how efficient they are. Every strange detail has a purpose. A hook to hold on, a mouth to cut, a body shaped to squeeze through tissue. They do not need to be beautiful, fast, or strong. They only need to stay attached long enough to feed. And because many of them are small, the most disturbing parasite is often the one you never notice until it is already inside. By the time the body reacts, the invasion may have already begun. No roar, no chase, just a silent takeover. The scariest part about parasites is that science has not found them all. New species are still discovered in oceans, rainforests, caves, and inside animals that humans barely study. Some can live inside a host for years without being noticed. Others leave behind evidence only after the damage is already done. Fossils show that parasitic life has existed for millions of years, surviving extinctions, climate shifts, and the rise of modern animals. That means parasites are not accidents. They are one of nature's oldest survival strategies, and the creatures in this video are only the ones we know about. Somewhere in the deep ocean, under jungle leaves, or inside species humans rarely touch, there may be parasites even stranger than these. Not fantasy monsters, not computer effects. Real organisms waiting to be discovered. And if nature has already created parasites that replace tongues and control minds, the worst ones may not be impossible. They may simply be undiscovered.